Welcome back to my channel, everyone. I'm so glad to see you. I'm glad you've come back to spend some time with me in my little piano nook. And I thought that maybe it'd be fun to start with a random fact about me. That'd be a way that you can get to know me a little bit better. So the first thing that everyone knows about me is that I love coffee. Yes, I'm definitely a coffee person. I prefer to have my coffee a smooth, medium to dark roast with no cream or sugar. That is the best way, in my opinion, to have coffee. Every now and then I like a latte, you know. Usually like a caramel, never vanilla. I don't know what it, I mean, I like vanilla, but in coffee it just, I don't know. They had some sort of a roasted chestnut praline, I think it was. It tasted like a Christmas cookie over the holidays. That latte was really good. Every now and then, but mostly just straight coffee. Do you drink coffee? Do you like coffee? Do you hate coffee? I know people who love coffee as much as I do. I know people who like the smell of coffee but despise the taste of coffee. I know people that just drink water in the morning. They'll have a soda in the morning. I know people that drink bone broth. Super healthy. They don't drink any of that stuff. So what's your preference? Okay, on to what we learned today. So today was a really great lesson. I super appreciated this lesson because it broke it down even farther. You know, jazz lessons isn't at all what I expected it was going to be. I really thought that you were going to just dive straight into music theory. I thought that we were going to be memorizing a whole lot of jazz chords and then getting on to patterns. But they did it opposite. They're doing the patterns first. And I say pattern, they say rhythm, but I mean, it is rhythm, it's rhythm. And I'm finally starting to wrap my mind around what rhythm means. And it's so helpful. I know, how can you possibly play piano and be a musician and not know what rhythm is? But, you know, we're all at different levels. And it breaking down rhythm and pitch helps me to think of new melodies. You know, I'm more of an accompanist style. I just kind of ring some chords out, however, on the piano so that I can sing to those. But this is really pushing me to think outside of my own little box. This is pushing me to come up with new ideas. And what I loved about today's lesson is it was just kind of putting on the brakes a little bit. If you watched my homework video from last week, you'll know that I was thinking really hard with that call and answer stuff. They give you this rhythm, right? That they've added pitch to. Okay, so they're playing this little ditty, right? And you're supposed to come up with your own little ditty to answer. They get 2 measures, you get 2 measures. And theirs was awesome. You know, it's just, you know, it's fun and it sounds great. And it was so intimidating to think of something. I was just so afraid that what I was going to play was just going to ruin what they had played. But this is not some gig, you guys. This is lessons. This is your own little safe music space to mess it all up, you know? And what I loved about today's lesson was we had discussed, let me open my book to keep myself on track. So we discussed just taking 2 notes. Don't start with any more than just 2 notes and apply rhythm to 2 notes, because you have somewhere to go from there, right? Then you can change up the rhythm or do the same rhythm but add a new note. Use the same rhythm or the same pattern, add a new note. Then change that pattern ever so slightly, not drastically. Don't change it drastically. Take smaller steps. And my teacher compared it to writing a story. When you write a story, when you're reading a book, The juicy parts come later. First, you got to start with your setting, and you start with the basics, and you build. It gets more complex as you read on, as you write on. She also compared it to For Elise. You know how it's the same pattern. You know, I know that that's not 2 notes, but it's the same pattern, but it works its way down the piano with different notes. That's really cool. I mean, that really brought it all into perspective to me, that it doesn't have to, you don't have to bring out all your resources at the beginning, you know, to have good music. It can start with something, just a couple of notes placed on the right beats, strategically placed on the right beats to add interest, to have somewhere to go, you know? And that makes it exciting. That, for me, that makes me want to write music. That makes me want to jump in and get started. So listen to how that goes. Let me see if I can find the right place. Okay, so listen for the pattern. Same pattern, but we worked our way down the piano, and it made us feel like we were going somewhere. But we didn't change the rhythm. We didn't change it at all. We just changed the notes we were playing. Isn't that really cool? I don't know where you are at musically, if you write music, if you play music, or if you're just wanting to, but that helped me so much. And this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to this. And I really appreciate the fact that you're with me, you're spending time with me at the piano, you're sacrificing your time to see what it's all about and to encourage me and help me along. I really want this. Music is so special, isn't it? I mean, how music makes movies better. Music makes your videos better. Music makes your chit-chat on Twitch better. Music is just great. I love music, and I can't wait. When you break it down like that, it makes it seem possible, right? It helps me to step back and say, you don't have to do it all. You don't have to know it all first. You have to learn to crawl before you can learn to walk. So what is it that you are studying? What is it that you are wanting to do? You know, if you're doing photography and your pictures don't turn out, you know, like some other famous person that you know, don't worry about it. Learn what you did wrong and then apply your wisdom to the next round. Are you learning guitar? Don't worry about it if you make mistakes, you know? Just keep going. Are you learning to paint and your first painting is not what you was hoping for? That's okay. You learned. Just keep going. Take those little baby steps. And another thing, what are you waiting for? Are you wanting to be a writer, a photographer, a painter, a musician? Don't wait anymore. Prioritize your time. If that's important to you, go for it. Do it. And you know what? I'm just enjoying the journey. It doesn't, you know, a lot of music makes me so happy. It doesn't, it can, even the simple stuff, you know what I mean? Even the simple stuff, because I don't want to lose you here, but it just lets me know that God loves me and He created music. Each and every note came from His mind. So it's okay if it's simple. It's okay if it's complex, you know. It all came from His heart to mine, for His glory and my enjoyment. So I just love music. It's my favorite part of God's creation. So I hope that you'll stay with me, and I hope that that you're enjoying your time here. So let's practice some more call and answer. Let's try to make it simple, but build into something amazing. And I hope to see you back next time. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day.